Oh, nice. Got any choices other than that? I wasn't sure if we went over to, you have good weather? You didn't bring that with you? How are you?
Morning, how are you?
Good, how are you?
All right.
Yeah, there should be tissues, but there's not, huh? Right,
Oh,
Becky?
well.
Okay, there'll be some on the, oh,
You're immune
there's
to it.
always gonna be tissues
Yes,
on the
pretty
desk.
much, yeah.
There's
I
some
didn't
over
walk
here.
yesterday, but I'll
Oh,
go later.
tissues back there. Speaking of back there, if anybody wants a yoga block, maybe as a pillow during class, those are back there. If anybody wants additional mat, the long black ones hanging, or the small red ones if you need more cushioning, grab whatever you need.
What is
Okay.
this?
Where any time that you want to do a class, there's a library, you can Zoom and take class from home with us. Like there's good people, no, it's not getting you at all, but you can go right here, right now. And then also you can go back and redo any class that you want. Okay, that's been since beginning of COVID when we shut down. All right, if you are still standing, please come down to the mat, everyone. My name is Marla. This is Pilates Mat. It is 9 o'clock. Thank you for reminding me to set my watch. Okay, set your watches. Anybody that wants to get your Pilates workout credit in. Welcome to everybody online. I want you to listen to your body, modify for yourself. On hands and knees, please. Let's make large circles. Imagine that you're in a box, hit all four corners of the box. This will ensure a full range of motion for your exercises this morning. One more time around. Wasn't it surprising and pleasant to wake up to that white stuff on the ground? Let's reverse for 4 more circles. And we were talking about it a few minutes ago, but in case you're unaware, they're predicting 6 inches of snow here tomorrow morning. One more time around. At least that was Channel 8 forecast this morning. Sit back to your heels. In the primary snow belt, which we're considered here, I guess. My driveway's the sun dry thing. Okay, on hands and knees, look up and arch your back. Breathe in. As you exhale, round your spine, look between your legs, curl the tail under. Inhale, crown and tailbone to the ceiling, then tailbone and crown to the floor. One more time, let your belly hang down. And then really stretch the middle of your back, look between your legs, fold your toes under you, straighten your legs, you're in downward facing dog. Without moving the upper body or pressing your hands forward, just lift and lower the heels. Stretching the calves, working through the feet. Okay, let's lower one heel at a time. Try to get that heel to make contact with that mat. Keeping your body weight centered between both shoulders. You have 2 more. Good. Now shift forward to a full plank position. Come down to your knees and sit back to your heels. Okay. On your side, we're going to do clock arms. This gets your upper body ready. Temperature okay for everybody in here? Kind of cold? Oh, talk to me in 5 more minutes. We'll see. Knees are folded, arms in front. Take your top hand, drag it across the floor all the way around. One more time. Keep your head resting. Look at the hand as it goes around you. Reverse. Imagine that arm is the second hand sweeping the face of the clock. Last time around. Good. Flip over. If you're still cold in 5 minutes, I'll put it up a couple degrees. Okay, you're 1. Head and neck rest, both arms in front, knees are folded, big circle. Good. Try to have your arm out in front of you. 2. And then reverse. Look at the hand as it goes around. Last time. Okay. On your backs, everyone. Take a moment to hug your knees and rock side to side. If you need any help during class, please shout out. Again, my name is Marla. I'll come over to help you. Otherwise, I kind of let you do your own thing. I only stop you if what you're doing is dangerous. Extend your legs to the ceiling. Who's tight here? Press on the back of your straight legs as you push the straight legs back into your hands and point and flex, point and flex. Lengthen your spine, press your tailbone down, circle the ankles around, and reverse. Okay. Bring your feet wide onto the floor, far apart from each other. Lower your knees one direction and to the other direction. Back and forth a couple times. Okay. Walk your feet closer together, keeping your feet flat, knees bent, arms on the mat by your side, fingers reaching long to the end of your mat. Pretend you have a bowl of water on your pelvis. Just tilt the pubic bone so the bowl of water spills toward your throat, then arch your low back and the bowl of water spills to the toes. Again, toward your throat and to your toes. Now go between the two extremes where you're in the natural curve of your low back. That's your neutral spine. Draw your abdominals in and up like you're preparing to zip up tight jeans. That zipper there, it's pulled in and up. Take a big breath in through the nose, out through your mouth. When you inhale, don't let the belly rise. Instead, feel your lungs growing wide, and as you exhale, read your lungs dry. Continue that breath for the next 56 more minutes. Raise your legs to tabletop for the 100. Breathe in to prepare. With your next exhale, draw your chin toward your chest. Extend the legs if you can. Look forward, not up. Inhale, pump your arms. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 5 beats. 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale, good. You're in your neutral low back. You're sliding your rib cage down to your hips. Your legs are lengthened. If your back hurts you, bend your knees or raise them to the ceiling, those legs. If your neck hurts you, put your head down. If your head is up, you're looking forward, not up at the ceiling. Good. What number are we on? 6 or 7? Exhale. We'll call that 7. Arms hover above the floor, 6 to 8 inches. Exhale, up and down. 3, 4, 5. 2 more sets. Exhale. Nice job, guys. 1 more set. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Hug your knees and turn your neck side to side. Let's stretch long, arms and legs. Just stretch out long. Okay. Press your heels away from you. Pull the toes toward the ceiling. Look up at your feet with your inhale and roll yourself up to seated. Stretch. Reach past your toes as far as you can. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop. Roll down. Continue. Try to relax the legs if you're able. Rolling over as you exhale. Stretch forward. Inhale. Tilt the tailbone of the wall in front. Scoop that belly. Drop your shoulders and move with control. 2 more. Exhale up, over, blow it out, stretch forward. Inhale. Exhale. Roll it down. Check in. Try not to make the shoulders come up to your ears. Last one. This time, you will stay seated. Just reach past the toes. Grab your feet or your ankles or calves, whatever you can reach. How about looking up, get more length out of your back, and then use your strong arms to fold forward. Okay. Reach both arms up to the ceiling. Make certain you're seated onto those sitting bones. Rotate toward the mirror. Press your arms down and try to sit taller. Inhale up. Exhale to the back. Good. Keep both legs same length. 2 more times. Exhale, twist, press down. 1 more. Lift your chest. Reach up, arms up, fold forward, and stretch. Okay, place your fingertips and your hands on the floor next to you, and as slowly as you can, roll onto your back. Okay. Place your feet flat onto the floor. Hurt your feet 4 parallel inches. Heels are underneath your knees. Knees stay pointing to the ceiling. The bowl of water is back onto your pelvis. Take a breath. As you exhale, tilt the pubic bone toward the ceiling and slowly come up to the shoulder blades, right into behind the shoulders. Take a breath. As you exhale, roll down in order. Middle back, then low back. You're back to your neutral spine when you inhale. Exhale, tilt the pubic bone, come up, stay even on the soles of your feet. Inhale here. Slowly stretch the spine, reach long through the knees, so you're stretching your quads as you roll back down, middle back, then low back. Now we'll return to those a little bit later. We're going to roll overs if it's safe for you. Let's everybody extend the legs to the ceiling, either straight or even bent knees. We're going to put footprints on the ceiling. Take a breath. As you exhale, press your arms down, lift your tailbone up. Feet go to the ceiling. Now, as long as you're not pregnant and if you don't currently have a neck injury, take the legs up and back. Make certain it's a safe move for you. Part your legs hips distance. Inhale, roll down. As soon as your hips hit the mat, close your legs, exhale back. Somebody's pulling your feet in one direction, hips in the other. Flex the feet, go for the stretch on the back of the body on the way down. Let's say you're trying to get over and you're stuck. You put your hands on your chest, you give yourself some help, and then rely on your core to come down. If you don't need your arms, rest them overhead on the floor. Exhale back, slowly roll back down. Keep going. Luann, is that okay for your back?
Yeah, but really slowly.
Good. Yep, move with control, everybody. Let's do 2 more. Last one. When you finished your last one, bend your knees, wrap your arms around the shins, the lower legs, and again rock side to side. Now, as you put your left foot down, extend your right leg to the sky, as straight as you want to. Turn open from the hip. Now your left leg will go across the floor to the best of your flexibility. We're going to move this leg using the abs. Reach your arms to the ceiling, shoulders plop down to the floor. Now circle to the left, up onto your right. The breathing is inhale, down, exhale, up. Keep this small if you want, take it large if you can, but don't let the leg wag your body. 5, exhaling up. 6, down, around and up. 7, last one. Reverse, out to the right, exhale up midline. 2, around to the right, up onto the left. 3, and 4, scooping to lift center. 5, remember that zipping up from your pubic bone to your belly button like you're zipping up some tight jeans. Scoop it in, zip it up. 1 more time. Hug your knee deeply to your chest, big breath. With your exhale, use your left hand, push the right knee over. Look over your open right arm, open like an airplane wing. Take another breath. Exhale. What's new, you guys? We're going to be here a few more seconds. Does this feel good? I guess not. Okay, on your back. Left leg to the ceiling as straight as you want. That one you could do with a bent knee. We want to focus on using the abs to move the leg. Your right leg will be across the floor to the best of your flexibility. Arms up so they don't help you. Let's circle across, come up onto the left. Inhale down, around, exhale up. Each one is a full breath cycle. Your ribs are firmly pressed to the mat equally on both sides, regardless of where the leg is in its rotation. 3 more. And 2, around and up. 1 more. Reverse that out to the left. Exhale up midline. 2, scoop around and lift center. 3, and 4. Very nice. Keep going. 3 more. On every exhale, you're scooping inward. You're making a bowl out of that area between your hip bones. Last one. When you finish your 8th one, hug that left knee deeply. Place your opposite hand, right hand outside left knee. Push it to the floor. Look over your extended left arm. Big breath in. Exhale. Did anybody do anything fun last night? No? We're a sad group, huh? One more big breath. Exhale. No, just a secretive group. I don't believe you did do something.
I had my mom over.
Oh, good. That's always enjoyable, right? I wish I could say I had my mom over. Okay, my mom's always with me. All right, we're gonna revisit those pelvic tilt shoulder bridges that we got a couple in earlier. Your feet are flat. Make certain you're even on the soles of the feet. Avoid turning toward your pinkies. Start with your heels right underneath the knees. Breathe in. With your exhale, spill the bowl of water toward your throat again and slowly peel your spine up. Finish between your shoulders. Don't let the back arch. Breathe in. Now roll down through the middle of your back, then your low back. Imagine your spine is like a string of pearls, one pearl at a time coming back down. Arms to the ceiling again, shoulders pressed to the floor, palms face in. Breathe in, tilt, scoop, exhale up. Are you even on the soles of your feet? Are your toes still resting? Inhale. Now tilt the pubic bone toward the ceiling still as you roll down. Get that nice stretch across the front of your thighs, the quadriceps. We'll add on if you want to join in. Breathe in, tilt, scoop, exhale up. Stay here without dropping your hips. Press your right foot firmly to the floor. Float your left bent knee up. Quietly put it back down. Slow march the right knee up. Good. See if you can keep even on the sole of the foot and feel the inner thigh of your supporting leg. It gets fired up. So it's not just glute and hamstring of that supporting leg. You have 4 more. Take it slow. How still can you keep your hips? Can you pull everything in tighter toward your spine as we're doing this? Are you breathing? Take both feet back down. Take another breath. As you exhale, roll back down in order, mid back, then low back. Don't go anywhere. We're going to add on this morning. Breathe in, tilt, scoop, come up, and stay here. Focus on keeping your hip bones toward your rib cage. As you press your right foot down, extend your left leg to the sky. We're going to take this left leg, do a little circle to the right, down, up onto your left. Same direction, a total of 5 little circles without letting your right knee move. Keep that right thigh and foot down, still. Now reverse for 5, 4, move from the hip joint. Is your left hip still up? Are you even between both shoulders? 2. When you finish your 5th one, place your foot back down, opposite the right foot. Breathe in and take the exhale the longest possible road down. Okay. Again, last one. Inhale, exhale, tilt, come up. Pause, don't lose the pelvic tilt. Firmly press that left foot down as you raise your right leg up. Little circle to the left, up onto your right. 2, try to keep that right hip up. Push that left foot down deeper. Keep that left knee totally still. 5, reverse for 5. 4, concentrate, press both shoulders down. Breathe, 2, and 1. Foot back down. Breathe in. Slowly exhale down. Hug the knees to your chest, everybody. Oh, feels so good. Extend your legs to the ceiling. Are you a little bit more stretched out than you were just 15 minutes ago? Place your hands inside the legs, pressing outward with your hands. Rock until the toe hits the floor. Side to side, back and forth. Bring your legs together, hands behind your thighs, rock up to seated, and look down at your feet. Try to have them parallel to each other, 3 or 4 inches, toes forward. Okay, put your hands behind your thighs. Okay, now you're up high into the sitting bones right now. Tilt the tailbone toward the wall in front and just go back till your arms are lengthened. Now use your strong arms to help yourself back up onto your sitting bones. Sit tall with your inhale. Exhale to the same point and stay here. Lift up your one arm and lower it. Lift up your other. Can you lift up both arms? Big breath. As you exhale, sit up high onto the sitting bones. Breathe in. Scoop that belly, roll back to the same point, or without plopping, roll down as far as you can. Maybe you can rest your head on the mat. Breathe in, look up at your knees, then exhale back up. I saw somebody holding your breath. Inhale, exhale as you roll. Scoop, the breath will move you. Inhale, look up at your knees. If you're stuck, climb a rope that's in front of you. Use that rope to help you out. And then roll back down without letting your legs kick up in the air. Good. Somebody came up to you and they tried to open your knees apart, they wouldn't be able to because your inner thighs are active. The pelvic floor is working. You're exhaling and scooping. You can bring your feet closer toward your rear end if you want more challenge. How about one more? Whenever you finished your set, cross at the ankles, walk your fingertips forward, and stretch. Come back to us, Bernie. You are a million miles away. Isn't this a good stretch for your hips and your back? Maybe your thighs, your glutes. Okay, sweep your fingers across the floor till you could get your elbow on the mat behind you. Lift the arm up, big breath. Exhale, twist on the axis of the spine. Sweep the fingertips on the floor, other side, big breath. Exhale, let's go over to your first side once again. Breathe in. Last side, exhale. And back up. Okay, now sit high on top of the sitting bones. Use the mirror and align. I just thought I was sitting up tall and I was leaning forward. So see if you could sit up against your imaginary wall without gripping in your quads, lengthen your legs. Some of us can have the legs straight out in front. Most people will sit diamond shape. Arms out, shoulders back and down. This is called spine stretch. Pretend there's a ball on your lap. Take a breath. As you exhale, go over the ball without touching it. So we're not leaning forward, you're rounding over. Inhale, back up, keep the shoulders down, grow tall. Exhale, scoop the navel in and out the top of your head. Pull your navel to the wall behind you. Inhale, back up. Good. We're not rolling off the sitting bones, so we're still high on top of the sit bones as we curl the spine forward. Inhale to lengthen. One more. And restack. Place your hands down for a moment while you open your legs wider than your mat, just about 3 feet apart, so it's a couple inches outside your mat. Arms out, shoulders down. We're going to rotate from the waist to the front of the room. Take a breath. As you exhale, twist. Now round your spine. One arm reaches forward, other hand behind. Inhale, restack. Twist the other direction on one, round on two, saw the little toe off, 3, 4, 5, back up on 6. Again, twist, exhale, reach. Keep the shoulders down, saw that toe off if you get that far. Inhale, back up. Exhale, we're never coming off the sitting bones, so the pelvis is still parallel with the wall, not with the floor. Good. You have 4 more. And up. And 3. And grow. Last 2. And lengthen. 1 more. How much air are you exhaling? I hope so. And legs together, arms up, fold forward, stretch. I have noticed a lot of nice modifications, like Jerry just protected her shoulder. There's lots of things. Listen to your body, guys, always. Okay, scoot forward to the front of your mat a little bit, toward your feet. Give yourself some room to roll back. Place your hands on the front of your ankles. Now keep your feet on the floor. I want you to pull your back. So you're sliding the ribs and hips closer together. Rounded spine, lift up one foot and then your other foot, balancing behind the sitting bones. Staying in the shape. Inhale as you roll back. Exhale, come up. Stop before your feet hit the floor. Your abs are your brakes. Inhale, roll back like a ball. Exhale, come back up. Keep your chin tucked. A lot of people will lift the chin up off the chest. And that's gonna, first of all, make it so you're more pumping than anything, but you're losing the C curl of your spine. Drop your shoulders. 4 more. The breathing again. Inhale back, exhale up. How about just 2 more? Last one. Okay. Remain seated, turn and face forward. Are you okay? I saw that one didn't feel so good, huh? Okay, let's do some shoulder rolls, up, back, and down. I'm curious, can I see a show of hands? Who started Pilates because of back problems? Okay, so maybe about, oh, I thought it would be a lot more. Maybe there was maybe half of us. Okay, I started with back problems. Listen to your body, guys. Ear to shoulder, chin to chest, other ear to shoulder, chin to chest. Back and forth. Good. Now, crown of the head to the ceiling. Sit up tall and draw your navel to your spine. So if somebody came up to you, they wouldn't be able to push you. Reach your arms up overhead and grab a bar like you're going to do a pull-up. Pull your head in front of the bar. Squeeze your back. Let's do it again. Keep your chin up. If my hands were on your back, I'd be feeling all those muscles tensing up. We're right now working not just the shoulder, the bicep, but all along your back. Rhomboids, lats are working the side. Your traps, the upper back, everything. You're sitting nice and tall, erector spinae, keeping that long, straight spine. Last time, squeeze. Now we're going to add on to this. You're going to reach up, tap your fingers, and pull down rapidly. You have 3 sets of 10. Sit taller. Pinch from underneath. 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7. You feel this in your arms? 4, 3. Look forward. Last set. 10, 9, 8, 7. Chin up. Crown of the head to the ceiling. I lost count. Let's start again. 1, 2, 3. I'm kidding. That was 30. Hands on the front of your knees. Pull back. Good. Restack. Place your hand outside the opposite knee. Other hand behind you. And rotate. It's a twist. And then rotate the other direction. Perfect. Arms out to the sides. You're going to glide ribs over hips till your hand can touch the floor. Try to get the other bicep next to your ears. Let's go to the other side. Good, looking forward. Next time we go to your right, put your right elbow onto the mat and uncross your legs. Stack your knees and your hips. Make certain your elbow is underneath the shoulder. Press the forearm down until you feel your right shoulder and arm working. From here, we're going to lift the hips directly up and back down. Good. Now, if you want to, you're going to straighten out your top leg and continue like this. Up and down. 2 more. Now stay up. If anybody wants to join me, you're going to lift up the bottom bent knee and lower it 8 times. 7, 6, 5, 4. You can just go up and down on that bent knee if you want. 2 and 1. Reach your arm up overhead. Everybody stretch. Come down. Grab your ankles. And side bend over. Both hands to the same ankle if you want. Kind of twist and look under the armpit if it feels good. Okay, I do not own a pet. What is going on here? I have dog hair all over me. Okay, alrighty. Oh, I wonder what goes on in my house when I'm not around. Okay, alright, arms out. Glide as far over to the left as possible. Left forearm down. Uncross the legs. Make sure to keep the elbow right underneath that shoulder. Press down here and come up to the side of your bent knee. Don't come forward. It's just up and down. You can continue right here. You could take a break if you need. If you want to straighten out your top leg, go ahead. Now, if you can, you're going to put your weight into that foot and lift your bottom knee up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5. Look forward. 4, 3, 2. Everybody knee down. Just reach up overhead. Go for the side bend. Come down. Grab your ankle and stretch. Maybe both hands to the same ankle. Okay. And now you get to lie down on your mat lengthwise, full body stretch. Take a nap. When you wake up, we'll have some graham crackers and apple juice. Remember those days? We're going through the abdominal series. Please modify as you see fit for your body. Bring your legs up to bent knee or tabletop position. Shins are parallel with the ceiling. Draw your navel in. We're not going to imprint that low back. We're staying in neutral. Take a breath. As you exhale, draw your chin toward your chest. Curl up. Now put your right hand on your right ankle. Extend your left leg out straight. And switch. Switch. Reach that leg further. Good. Curling up, sliding the ribs to the hips. 3, press away. You have another set of 8. Legs should be traveling parallel. Don't let the knee go out and heel inward. And 4, you can always put your head down if you need or stop early. Last 2, 1, and rest. Rest your hip, you turn your neck side to side, everybody. Okay, don't lift your head up just yet. Without crossing your ankles, your knees or ankles and toes are together, your legs are squeezed together. Just tap your fingers toward your feet. Lengthen arms and legs. Arms go up to the ceiling next to your ears. Sweep around, keep your legs together, and tap your feet. One more. This is a modification. Now, if you're able to join me, listen. Draw the chin toward your chest without dropping your upper body down. Inhale, lengthen arms, legs, sweep around. Empty lungs. Inhale, exhale. Focus on the stretch. Accentuate that long, lengthened stretch. Good. To modify, head goes down or legs go higher. Listen to what you need to do for you. 4 more. You guys play footsies over there? Handsies, fingersies? 2 more. Last one. And rest. I should bring the camera over to you and we'll zoom that to the crowd out there in Zoom land. That was very cute, guys. Okay, legs to the ceiling, arms to the ceiling, shoulders pressed down. Knit the ribs together. You gotta focus here, guys. This isn't easy for everybody. We're going to take the left leg toward the floor in front while the right arm goes behind you. Hover them. Now bring those 2 limbs back up. Now the other 2 limbs. Don't move both arms. One arm is always to the ceiling. Cross patterning move. Inhale. Exhale. Boy, I'm seeing a lot of people moving both arms, guys. Concentrate. You can do this. The arm goes behind you. The other arm stays to the ceiling. And take a quick little break. I know it's not fair to have to think on the weekend. Okay. Both legs back to the ceiling as straight as you want. They don't have to be perfectly straight. Arms up, shoulders down, abs in. Without moving the spine, inhale the legs down the ceiling, exhale back up. So we're not going to arch that back. Let's paint down with the toes, scrape up through the heels, lengthen the spine, scoop. Inhale, hollow out the bowl of the belly on the way up. And 4. 4 more. And 3. Exhale. Last 2. 1 more time. Grab your ankles in your hands, bring your feet to the floor. Release the grip of your hands. Both knees go to the left. Feel a stretch in your right quad. Stretch. And then other side, other direction. Quad stretch on that other leg. Press your back gently to the floor to increase the stretch. Okay, heel toe your feet closer together. Extend your left leg up to the sky. Place your hands behind the thigh. Look between your legs and climb up toward that ankle. Hover your other leg out in front. Let's switch. Double pulse your top leg. This is called single straight leg stretch. Even though we're stretching the top leg, I want you to focus on that bottom leg straight or reaching away from you, really locking that one at the knee. Good, arms hover, continue. Can you pulse just your top leg and not your bottom? It's harder to do, concentrate. 4 more, 3, 2, now freeze where you are, both legs to the ceiling, put your hands behind your head. We're still curled up. With your elbows wide, push your head into your hands, lower both legs down with your inhale, exhale back up. Take down with the toes again, scrape up through the heels. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Freeze where you are, bend your knees to tabletop. Rotate the upper body left, extend your right leg. Let's switch the bent knees in the direction of your upper body. Rotate rib cage to opposite thigh. And 5, 6, 7, another set, maybe with pulsing the knee as it comes in. Is your leg still traveling parallel to the other one? Are you reaching out further with that bottom leg? Reach away. 3, 2, one more set of 8, maybe both legs straight, reach around the leg that goes to the ceiling, reach to the end of the mat. Listen to your body, stop whenever you need to. Rotate, 2, 1, and full body stretch. Okay, feet flat onto the floor, look up at your knees and roll yourself up to seated, y'all. Okay, let's go to our hands and the knees next. Okay. We're going to do something a little bit different. Join me. Hold your toes under you. Shift forward till you make a straight line from knees to shoulders. If you don't understand, look my direction to see what I'm doing. Now, instead of elbows going out to the side, you're going to have your elbows skim your rib cage. Lower yourself to the mat. Briefly raise your hands off the mat. Now, without arching your back, so draw your belly in, you're going to push yourself up and sit back to heels. We have 12 rapidly. Go down, lift your hands, push back. Keep going. Try to hold your belly in so you're not going to arch that back. You should be feeling your shoulders, your triceps, your back, abs, all the way back. Let's say you don't want to do this, you could sit back into child's pose and just enjoy a nice stretch and breathe into your back the whole time. Listen to what you want to do for you. You finished your 12th one, sit back to your heels, tops of your feet flat, and relax. Good arm work. Now we're going to focus on the lower legs, on the lower body, lower legs, as opposed to your upper legs. Okay, kneel upright. Relax your feet, because this is one that people tend to cramp on. Have your knees directly underneath your hips like this. You don't want them out here. And sort of engage those inner thighs like there's magnets being drawing them close toward each other. Keep a straight line from knees to shoulder. Again, lean back, reach your arms out, arms to the floor as you come back up. Lean back further. Okay, things you want to avoid. This, we're not sitting to the heels. You don't want to arch the back as you go back. How far back can you go? You feel the quads working? Next one, just hold it back. Can you lean back further and further and further? Hold. 8, 7, 6. Good morning, quadriceps. 4, 3, 2, and back up. Sit to your heels. I'm well aware that some people have to sit out an exercise or two. If you have bad knees, that one wasn't for you. You pick and choose, remember? Okay, you getting good enough stretch here? We're going to continue leg work. Lay on the back edge of your mat in a perfectly straight line. Use that back edge to line your body up. Now, if you're able to, you use your bicep as your pillow. If you'd rather not do that, grab a yoga block or a real pillow if you're at home and make a pillow. Okay, now from here, bring your knees forward and your feet up against the wall that straight line that you're up against. Okay, we're going to keep the hips stacked. We're not going to roll back. Just lift your top knee up and lower back down. 2, This is a clam motion, and you're strengthening that top hip right now. 5, 6, 7. Your next one, hold it up at the top as high as you can. Do little pulses here. 3, 4, 5. Press your bottom knee down as we're doing this. Now we'll close and open one last time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looking good, guys. 7 and 8. Hold, squeeze, and then rest. Okay, we're going to keep the knees where they are. Just straighten the legs from the knees on down. So your legs are to the front corner of your mat, your feet. Press your bottom leg down, float your top leg up an inch or so. Push the hip away from your top shoulder, creating this opening underneath you. We call it a mouse house. Don't fall back into the hip here. Okay, we're gonna sweep the leg forward and back without letting your upper body rock. If your hand's on the floor, that's not what's stabilizing you, it's your core, right? On your next one, bring the leg behind you, pause, heel to bum, knee to nose, lengthen and sweep. 2, chin up off your chest, looking forward. 3, beautiful. 4, you're beautiful. 5, try to see if you can reach the walls even further with each one, like your leg is growing with each rotation, getting longer. Reverse, forward, bend, rotate, lengthen. What's preventing your upper body from rocking? Is anybody out there? Are you guys awake? Your core, right? Your abs, your back, your powerhouse. 3 more. 2. Did everybody notice how well behaved Jerry and Sherry and all the usual moms are today? Okay. How about them? Okay, hold that leg out over your bottom leg, little circle in parallel still, leaning toe and knee forward. 4, 5, 6. They must be really tired this morning. Reverse. 7, 6, 5. Belly in. 4, 3, 2. Stay here. Tap the floor in front with the big toe. Heel dig behind. Up and over. It's an inward and then externally rotated hip joint here. Pulse, pulse. Tap behind. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Hold the top of your foot, knees together. Stretch. What were you thinking about while you were doing that? I was thinking about about dinner. It's always food.
What about
And
potatoes?
no lunch. Like, am I going to the grocery store? Are we gonna go pick something up? Okay, on your back, ankle over knee. Hug through the window your legs create and stretch. Ah.
What did you decide?
You're all invited. I think I will make Ken very happy, make him a pot roast. Yeah. It is. It's back to that kind of food. I love the veggies in it, and he is a real meat eater, so it's a win-win for both of us. Press the tailbone down. Stretch that glute and piriformis muscle. Okay, rock yourself up to seated. And still face the front of the room, but lie on your other side. Use the back edge of your mat. Line your body up. Rest your head on the bicep or your makeshift pillow. Feet flat up against your wall. Okay. Press your bottom knee down. Lift your top knee up and down. It's a clam. Good. Madeline, bend your knee, huh? The bottom knee. Yeah, there you go. Now we're just lifting the knee up and back down. 5, 6. What are you guys having for dinner? Jerry, what are you making?
I just came from fresh kind of chicken
And
everything.
hold it up. Pulse. 3. Stuff for chicken soup she's making for dinner.
Because it's weather.
2. Hold, squeeze, now down and up again. 8. If I served soup for dinner, you guys remember that Seinfeld episode that soup isn't a meal? He does not believe soup is a meal. Yeah. You have 2 more. Hold the top up, squeeze, 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 and rest. Extend both legs to the front corner of your mat. Soup and sandwich. Okay, float your top leg up an inch or so, push that hip out, make that waist to come up, arm out. You can test, just kick your leg forward and back. If you notice that your upper body's rocking, you tighten up that powerhouse to prevent. Okay, when you're ready, leg comes behind you, heel to bum, knee to nose, lengthen, sweep. Grow your leg longer. Good. Press your bottom leg down. Everything is active in this. There's something your body's supposed to be doing, every part of your body. The bottom hand is relaxed and your face is relaxed. Otherwise, we're reaching long through the fingertips of your top arm. Feel your back muscles working as appropriate. Open that collarbone in front, flatten that back. Reverse for 8. These were slow and controlled. They're a full breath cycle. 7. Keep your waist up. 6. Keep going. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Hold over your bottom leg, still toe knee forward, tiny circle. 2, the size of CD. 3, 4. The Academy Awards are on tomorrow night. 2. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5. Now that I can't watch any of the movies, I'm not even excited about them. Now tap the floor in front twice, heel dig behind. 2, I don't have those streaming services that you're watching from home. 4, I like going to the theater. 3, 2, and 1. How'd that feel, guys? Hold the top of your foot, knees together, squeeze the glutes, stretch your quad. Okay, on your back, ankle over knee, hug through the window your legs create, and say, ah. Flex your top foot, lean in the direction of the top flexed foot, press your tailbone down, and just stretch. Okay, staying on your back, unpretzel those legs. Lift the legs to tabletop and squeeze your knees together. Please avoid dropping your heels toward your rear end. Keep them lifted. With your knees squeezed together, open your arms out like airplane wings, palms face the ceiling. We're going to keep the knees the same length or same height and just start lowering the knees toward the right. Stay at your point before the left shoulder should lift and breathe in. As you exhale, bring your legs through center and toward the left. Pause when you get to your point. Inhale. Exhale, use the obliques on the left to start pushing the weight of both legs over to the right. Pause when you arrive. Inhale. Exhale, use that bottom leg to push over to the second side. Keep the heels away from your butt. Do you feel the obliques? Inhale. Exhale, last time over to the first side. Keep going. Maybe each time you go a little bit further. Breathe in. Exhale, over to the second side. Inhale. Exhale, back to center and remain here. Extend your legs to the ceiling as straight as you're able, keeping the knees over the hips. Turn to your Pilates V, squeezing the heels together, your toes part. You have about a fist distance between the toes. Arms are on the mat next to you. Press your palms down, engage the triceps. Your arms are very active. Let's make one circle on the ceiling. Go to the right, down, up onto your left, and stop. Let's reverse. Inhale down, exhale up. Each circle alternates direction. Next set of circles, make it a little bit bigger. Let that pelvis tilt and tuck with you. Keep your shoulders on the floor, but maybe come to a reverse curl, lifting your rear end up. Try to keep your feet equally distanced from the floor all the way around you throughout your corkscrew. One more. Exhale, back up. Very good. Bend your knees, place your hands behind your thighs, and rock yourself up to seated. Turn and face forward. How come you guys all look so good and I look like I just, okay. Whenever I do Pilates, it's like my hair goes crazy. Okay, place your hands on the mat and bring your toes close to you with your heels up. Shoulders stay down, so bend your elbows. If you're short-waisted, you have to. You can't have shoulders up here. Keeping your butt down, we're just gonna lower the knees side to side. This is called can-can. It's for your waist, for your obliques, shoulders down. Now stay on the right side. Extend your legs. Rainbow them up, keep them straight, up and over to the other side. Pause and bend, toes down. 3, 2, 1. Reach and rainbow. Are you breathing? Reach and rainbow. How about 2 more? 3, 2, 1. Lengthen, rainbow up and over. Last time, guys. 1, 2, lift your chest, no sinking into the shoulders. And 1 more time, and cross at your ankles, and pick up your pants. Okay, turn your body toward the left, and just drape the weight of your upper body over that left thigh. Putting your hands on the floor underneath the left knee, push your hands into the floor, so you're actually going to push your right butt cheek to the mat. And this is a great stretch for the right side. Right back, right thigh, right hip. And then we will go over to the right, push your hands down, forcing you to sit onto the left. Let your upper body come forward as much as possible so you have the weight of that pulling you to a deeper stretch. Okay. Now swing your legs around so you'll be able to have your heels on the mat. Okay. Reach your arms up and fold forward. Are we more flexible than we were? I agree. Okay, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Pretend you're holding like a jump rope. You're going to bring your arms up and back behind you. Good. Now stay here. Turn your fingers forward or sideways, not behind you. Push your heels and your palms down and lift your hips up. Hold it. Squeeze the back of your upper arms. Your triceps are working. The whole rear side of your body is working. Let's lower yourself back down. Here comes that jump rope in your arms again. Reach up, fold forward. If that doesn't feel good for your shoulder, forget the jump rope part, not jump board. Reach your arms up and back again. Put your hands down. Come back up to that reverse plank. Stay here or rest down when you want. Or join me. Kick your left leg up and down 4 times. 3, 2, don't drop your head back so much. Now switch for 4. Keep those hips up. 3, let that magic string at your waist hold you to the ceiling, guys. Now hold that plank. When I count to 4, we're going to kick both legs up and down. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, lower yourself back down, reach up, fold forward. Let's touch the center of your back, press on the elbow with the opposite hand, stretch the tricep. And switch. Okay. Let's come to hands and knees. Right in the middle of your mat. Roll the shoulders back away from your ears. You have a nice long neck and you're gazing down. Make certain to have your shoulders over the wrist and the knees directly underneath the hips. Neutral spine. We're not going to round the spine. We're not going to let the belly sag down. Just draw your belly button up. You're in your neutral back. Hold this. Don't move anywhere. Somebody's coming up to you and they're going to try to push you over. Don't let them move you. You should be feeling your whole core working like crazy. Keeping your hips parallel with the floor. At the same time, you're going to lift 2 opposite limbs out in opposite directions. And then with control, come back down. Now the other 2, bird dog. Keep the hips nice and parallel with the floor. Let's go to your first set again. Opposite limbs. And on this one, you're going to hold these 2 sets up, the arm and leg, and hold it. Close your eyes and stay here. Now, draw the shoulders away from your ears without moving at the waist. Just tap the toe down to the floor and up to the ceiling with a straight leg. You're gonna feel that glute working. Close your eyes for more of a balance challenge. Let's add the arm now. Tap the floor and lift. Don't move in the spine, just down and up. Good. 4 more. The whole time with your eyes closed, you're working your core like crazy and your supporting arm. Open your eyes, put those 2 limbs back down, stay centered. Extend your second 2 limbs out, hold it. Slide the shoulder away from your ears, close your eyes, check, make certain your back didn't arch. Add the toe tap down and up, squeeze the glute each time. Add the finger tap if you want, down and up. Keep your eyes closed, pull the rib cage closed so we're not arching the back. Good, let's do 4 more. 3, 2, open your eyes, come back down, stay here, extend your first 2 limbs. Eyes can be open or closed. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, bring the knee under you and tap the knee with your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Whose watch is talking to you? Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Last one. Put those 2 limbs back down. This is really working your upper back. I hope you feel it. Reach your other 2 limbs out. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the knee under. Tap it with the opposite hand. 2. Reach long. Try not to arch your back. Try not to round. Draw your knee under. 4 more. Stay focused. You can keep eyes closed for more work, open for less work. Last one. Good. Both hands and both knees back down. Press your hands to the floor. Fold your toes under you and hover your knees up off the mat about 1/4 inch. Just hold it. Check in with your upper body. Stay flat across your upper back. Feel the quads working. Feel your back, your abs, and come down and rest. 1 more exercise here. We're going to hover back up and alternate footprint to the ceiling with the bent knee if you want. 1 more time. Press your hands down, tighten your core, hover the knees up. 1 foot to the ceiling at a time. 2, 3, 4. 4 more. Keep that other knee hovering low. Last 2 and 1. And sit back to your heels. Little break. Okay. Time for me to ask you. Are you still cold? Leanne? Okay, great. Are you still? I forgot to ask earlier. Bring your legs out in front. Am I the only one that's sweating? Okay, both legs out in front. We gotta go to final stretching. Okay, keep your right leg where it is. Put your left foot inside your right inner thigh. Reach up, get length, fold over your straight, lengthened right leg. Now lift your left arm up, bring it to the floor, and come to a big sweeping side stretch. Reach long, and then fold forward. Aim your left ear towards your right knee. If you can get it there, great. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, both legs out in front. Right foot inside left inner thigh. Reach up, get length, fold forward, say ah. Lift your right arm up, take it to the floor, lift, sweeping side stretch, everybody. And come down 1 arm, then the other, right ear toward left knee. Stretch. Okay, now onto your tiptoes. Fingertips toward the floor. As you straighten your legs, let your heels come to the mat and just hang over here like a rag doll. Draw your navel to your spine, take a breath. As you exhale, tucking the tail under toward the floor, roll up through the spine. Last thing up is the crown of your head. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Good work, everybody. Have a wonderful week.